Do you know how to solve this simple parametric integration question? Our main goal in this question is to find the area of the luscious region R. How do we do this? So first and foremost, we need to devise a plan, because if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Right, so we need to find the area of this region, minus it with the area of the triangle, and then we find the area that we're looking for. Okay, we'll divide it into area 1 and area 2, and then we'll work them out, then we'll find the answer. Sounds like a plan. Right. Area 1, let's work it out. We need to integrate between 2 points on the curve, okay? So integral of y dx is the format of every integral, and what we need to do is we need to find the other point. One of the points is 0, and we need to find the other point. We set y equal to 0, then we find 3 values for t, which is negative root 2, positive root 2, and 0. Now, when we sub them into the x equation, the only value that we get a positive value of x for is t is equal to 0. So we know t is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So we're integrating between 0 and 1, and those are the x limits. We'll change them to t limits later on. Now we need to find the value for dx. So we differentiate the x equation. We get the value of dx is equal to minus 2t dt. We multiply this by the y value, and then we integrate, and then we need to work out the t limits. How do we work out the t limits? We sub in x is 0 and x is 1 into the equation for the x equation, and we make t the subject, essentially. When we do this, we get t is equal to 0 when x is equal to 1, and t is equal to 1 when x is equal to 0. Okay, so it's been swapped around. So then once we write the square brackets, we write it as between 1 and 0, and then we write the inside. Then we flip the signs, and then we substitute our numbers in, and then we get 14 over 15 as the answer. Okay, what do we do now? So once we've done this, we need to find the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is simple. All you need to do is work out the equation of this line first, okay? We need to find the value of p. P is 0, 1, okay? We know p is 0, 1 because when we sub it in, we get 1, okay? When we sub in x is equal to 0, we get a t value, and then when we sub that t value into the equation for y, we get 1. Okay, what do we do now? We need to find dy by dx of the curve, okay? And then we need to sub in the value of x is equal to 0. Fair enough. So when we work out x is equal to 0, we get a t value of 1. So what do we do now? Okay, we find dy by dt, we find dx by dt, we flip dx by dt to form dt over dx, and then we multiply that by dy by dt. Then we get this value, we sub in t as 1, then we get the answer as a half. Okay, so what we do now is we find a negative reciprocal, which is negative 2. Okay, so then now we know that y minus 1 is equal to negative 2x minus 0. What we do after that is essentially we formulate this equation, and then we know that the other part where it crosses the x-axis is a half. So when we find the area of the triangle, it's equal to a quarter. 14 over 15 minus a quarter is equal to 41 over 60, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the answer.